Hello everyone, happy Sunday. How are you guys doing? What are you up to? Let me know in the comment section if you are here with us, and we are going to start our recovery mobility session in a minute.
Should I put some music on?
Hi Joji, how are you? Hope everything is all right.
Hey, vibes.
Naya is here as well. Today what we are going to do is, hi Misha, sleepy, good. Then the first part you will like because probably you will fall asleep. Because today we are going to start with some breathing work. This is just basically to get ourselves going and to calm ourselves down. Even if we are calm, we can always be a little bit calmer. This is also a routine, I think, that when you are feeling stressed or a little bit maybe anxious work or anything, it doesn't take too much time, and in my opinion it really helps to calm ourselves down. So we will work a very short time on a few minutes on our breathing. Then we are going to go through a few exercises that will work mostly on our spine, lower back, upper back, middle back, all parts. It will be kinda easy. You don't expect to suffer with this. It will be very comfortable and nice movements. And after that, we are going to hit our passive poses, which today will center around first rather our gluteal area, our butts, and then our hips, quads, and a little bit of our hamstrings. And in the end, we are going to work a little bit on our shoulders as well. In my opinion, the passive part, there is a middle part which can be a little bit challenging because we are going to work on one side for quite a long time before the other. So in that part, you might find that it's a little bit uncomfortable, but as always, if anything hurts or uncomfortable, just come out of the position, lie down on the ground, and then come back with us when you are ready. So, first thing what we are going to do is a little breathing pattern, as I told you. What we are going to do is that I will ask Naya to demonstrate it. I will go next to her and, hi Joanna, I will go next to her and show it. So what I suggest is first, you don't copy what Naya is doing, just watch. And then when I say that you can go on your own, then go for it. What we are basically going to do is we're going to lie on our back and we're going to breathe in and breathe out, which sounds quite simple. But what I want you to try to concentrate on today is to try to fill yourself up with air starting from your stomach. So if you are in a standing position, imagine that you are an empty glass, and how you breathe in through your nose, you need to feel your bottom first. So try to concentrate on not breathing to your lungs first, but try to breathe into your stomach and try to breathe all around the area and then fill yourself up as if you were a glass. And when you breathe out, the same thing goes. You start from the top and you exhale later from the bottom. What we are going to do is that you're going to breathe in through your nose. You will try to fill yourself up from the stomach, and you will count how many seconds it takes. Then you hold it for one more second, and you try to do the same on the way back, but double the amount of the time. And then you will wait one more second before your next inhale. So, as an example, if I'm starting to breathe in and while I'm filling myself up takes me 5 seconds, then after I wait 1 second, then I'm trying to exhale all the air in my body for 10 seconds. Then I wait another second and I breathe in. I will show you with Naya how it works. You should just watch it now and then we're gonna work it. So Naya will lie down on her back and the feet will be up. And what I suggest is to put one hand on your belly so that when you breathe in, you actually feel that the air is going in. So she will breathe in first. She will try to concentrate on feeling everything up here and then up on the nose. Let's go. Breathing in, feeling yourself up. Wait a second and then exhale everything through the nose. Good. For the next, she will count in her head how long it takes for her to inhale. Let's go. So start to inhale. She will inhale from the stomach, filling herself up with air. When she's done, she pauses for 1 second and try to exhale for double the time. Starting from the lung and then to the stomach. When everything is out, she waits 1 more second and repeats the same pattern. Okay? So what we're going to do is that all of you will lie down on the ground and try this drill for 10 times. Okay? Breathe in, count, wait a second, double the time and exhale and repeat it 9 more times and always pause for 1 second after every inhale and after every exhale. So we are working on our own now. I won't count because it might take for me to inhale a little bit longer. So let's go on your own, and after that we will continue. All right, we are done with this, but I'm going to wait a little bit more because for you it might take a little bit longer to go through these 10 inhales and exhales. I already feel actually super relaxed after this. It doesn't take too much time. So if you need to relax throughout your day, I highly recommend this drill. It really, really helps to calm your nervous system down. I give you guys about 1 more minute to catch up, and then we are going to continue with working on our spine a little bit. It's fine, Dina, you can just join in. Later on, I suggest to check back for the beginning. It's a cool breathing pattern to calm ourselves down, but it's no worries if you just start when we are going to continue from now. All right, so the next part will be a few drills, and again, because some of the drills will be lying on our back, I suggest that you wait and watch until we show it, and then we are going to work together, because if you're lying on your back, you probably cannot watch your screen. So the first thing, if you were in my classes, you know how much I like this drill to start with. We are going to start in a lying position. Please lie down. The feet are up and the knees are together. And while keeping both shoulders on the ground and keeping the knees fully together, you will try to bend it to one side as long as you can with the knees together, and as long as until you can with both shoulders on the ground. So if it stops like here, it's perfectly fine. You hold it for a half second and then you go back to the other side, hold this for a second and then back. Okay, we are going to do 5 and 5 slow repetitions each side. Make sure the two things you pay attention to: both shoulders on the ground, knees are fully together, not opening while you're doing it. All right, as always, I give always a few more seconds if you're a bit slower, which is always a good sign in this session. So it's very rare that we are happy if we are slow, but this is a time when it's good to be slow. So I always will give a few more seconds to catch up if you are a bit behind. So the next one will be, Naomi lie down on her right side, and the knees will be up in 90 degrees. No? Yes, correct. So this is, we have here a 90-degree angle, and we have here a 90-degree angle. Of course, not exactly, but just 90-degree about. The right arm, so she's on her right side now, so also the right leg is now under the left, so she will get her right hand and put up on the left knee, and she will straighten this arm and slowly open this arm to the other side, not hitting the couch. Open it fully up and then back. Good. Slowly again open and then back. Okay, we're going to do 10 repetitions each side of the same stuff. Let's go for it. Once you're done with 10, we change to the other side, same deal. We have a little bit of limitation of space. All right. Again, I'm waiting a little bit so that you can catch up with us. I hope that you didn't hit your hand into anything. So moving right on along, we are going to go to hands and knees, and we almost every time we do cat and cow, and we're going to do this now. It's an amazing thing to do to your spine. So we are going to start on hands and knees. Press ourselves up and slowly, starting from the lower back area, we go, and the same thing, slowly back 5 times. After which we straight into move on to the cobra, to the downward facing dog 5 times. After which we're gonna wait again a little bit. Alright, the next one will start again from hands and knees. While we are on hands and knees, we choose one arm. Let's see, starts with the right. We push it through and open it up, then back. Then we're gonna change side, other arm, until you complete 5 and 5 reps on each side.
One more.
No.
Yeah.
Yes? Okay.
I don't know. Okay, I don't know.
I'm waiting a little bit so that you guys can finish this part. And then the last thing what we're going to do in this section is that we are sitting then back on our heels. We're gonna go down, hold it a little bit, and then I will ask you to put your one hand on your neck, and from here, while keep staying in the same position, you just open and back, and open and back 5 times each side. All right. Hopefully your back feels perfectly fine now. I'm gonna give another minute now so everyone can catch up. If you need to maybe grab a drink, then do it. And we're gonna move on to our next part in about a minute. Catch up.
Uh-huh.
In the next part, I will say it always, so I'm sorry if you are always with us. I'm very happy, but I'm sorry that you have to listen to it all the time. But it's really important that the next part is passive mobility. The main purpose is not now to immediately improve our range of motion. It's more like a relaxation, and in the long run, it will improve your range of motion as well. But in order to be effective, you have to do active stretching, active mobility as well. But this Sunday sessions, the second part is always about relaxation. So whenever we are in the pose, I will always tell you what the target area is. You need to feel a sensation in the target area, but it shouldn't be overwhelming. You should never go too far. You should never make a face. You should never actively pull, press the actual target area. You just try to actually fall into the position. It should be, yes, a little bit uncomfortable because you feel the sensation, but it's never should be overwhelming. As always, try to breathe in and out of your nose. If you are a pro, from now on until the end, you can try to count your breathing, 8 seconds in, 10 seconds out. You don't have to, of course. If at any time, again, something is too much, just lie down on the ground and wait for us, or have 10-second rest and then come back. Okay, so we are going to stay a little bit with our lower back. Our first position in this next part is called supine twist. Now I will demonstrate the position. So lying down on the ground, grab the right knee with the left hand, pull it over. The other arm is kind of somewhere out. This is a very, very gentle and very, very nice position, which we are going to hold for a minute, starting now. Lower back, glutes, something here that you should feel. All right, slowly come out. We are going to stay in the same position with the same leg, but just for now, sit up so that you can see what we are doing. So the same leg, so the right leg will come up, but come up into a so-called pigeon position. We are not on the ground for this pigeon. but you have to grab your leg, correct? With both hands, wherever you can. If you can lift this leg higher, that's even better. If you can pull closer, it's fine. So here there is some active element, but don't over pull it. Rather have your weight of your hands just to be on your leg. It's again a gluteal stretch, a little bit different from the other. We are going to hold this for 2 minutes starting now. All right, slowly release the right leg, and we're gonna move straight into the left leg. You know already what's gonna happen, so I don't need to show it from the first. So grab the left knee with the right arm, pull it through, other arm is out. 1 minute of the supine twist. Lower back, glutes, shoulders on the ground. From here, you grab the left leg the same way and the other, and we hold this for 2 minutes. Again, it's this area you should feel. Make sure that you don't let the leg just drop fully down, because then probably you don't feel too much. It should be a little bit up here so that you feel the stretch. So 2 minutes this position, a little bit more than 90 seconds left. Good. Slowly put your leg back, and we're gonna stay lying on the back for about 30 seconds. So just relax now. All right, let's slowly sit up, and we are entering the part which I said that probably can be a little bit challenging. Actually, I have a kettlebell with me, but whatever you can use to hold on to can help now. Whichever object you can do. If you want to grab something to hold for the dragon, then go for it. To this. If you need something to put it under your knees for extra support, then have it. And we are going to start with our right side. So it's basically a lunge position. The left knee is on the ground. The right leg is ahead. Your spine is tall. And as I said, if you want to hold on to something just for balance, feel free. If you can be just like this. Like I normally like just to touch something so that I don't have to hold my upper body too much. Your left leg is kind of long behind you. You feel the stretch in the left hip flexors and a little bit of the quad as well. This variation have the spine tall again, so we are not leaning forward. This is a 2-minute position. We are almost in this position for a minute now, so we are holding this for about another minute. Again, the target area is the left hip flexor and a little bit of the quads. So you're not just up here, but you're falling forward. The back leg is long behind you as long as it's comfortable, but you still feel some stretch there. Don't forget to concentrate on the breathing. Lucky for you, you don't need to talk while you're doing this, so you can keep breathing in and out through your nose. Staying with the same leg, actually same position rather, but you straighten up the front leg. The heel is on the ground now, and you lean forward. If you can, put down your hands next to your body. So we change the target area to the hamstrings of the right leg. I can use this as well. You don't need to fall forward too much if you cannot. If you want to grab this feet, if it helps you, then do it. You don't have to. You will feel somewhere here, depending on which exact position you are in. This is also a 2-minute hold. From here, we move straight back to the previous position. So spine is tall, left leg is long behind you. You feel the left hip flexor again. So this is the second time in this dragon position for the same side. It will be only now a minute. And we will keep the same side, almost the same position. But what you will do is that the back leg, you kick back 90 degrees. So the back leg now points that direction, and you're going down in between to the right and the left leg. So we keep this hip flexor stretch, but we add a very nice groin stretch here. If you can put down the forearm, put it. I cannot. So it's rather a groin stretch in both legs, but somehow you a little bit can feel your hip flexors as well. This is called the dragon position because it's the mixture of the dragon and the frog. It's a 2-minute hold, which you still have 90 seconds left. A little bit more than 30 seconds here. Keep calm. After this, we are going to change sides. So if it's uncomfortable a bit, that's fine. You can handle this. Always rely on the breathing. And then very gently come out of position. And we are going to straight away to the other side. So this time the left leg is forward, the right is long behind you, spine is tall. And you feel the right leg hip flexors, quads a little bit. It's again a 2-minute hold. We have about 45 seconds in the same position left. As I always tell you, it is possible that one side is worse or better than the other. It's fine. All right, from here we shift back, change the target to the left hammy. Again, if you can put down your hands next to your leg in the two sides, then do it. If not, then do which is something similar what I'm trying to do. If you like to hold on to your leg, you can. But the point is that something you should feel in the hamstring area. If your feet is like pointing up, you will feel closer to the calf. If it's down, you will feel a bit higher. Everything is fine as long as you feel something in any part of your hamstrings. Let's go right back up to the dragon. So right leg is long behind you, right hip flexor is our target, spine is tall. Holding this here for another minute. With each exhale, you can feel how you can more and more relax into the position without actually making any effort. You feel how you slowly open up. And from here, you kick back your right leg 90 degree and you go in between. So we add the groin variation to this for 2 minutes. All right. slowly, gently come out. And we're gonna lie down on our back a little bit, about 30 seconds, just to relax, let these longer positions to soak in. All right, let's sit up. We are going to do a seated forward fold, so the legs are in front of you straight. You don't need to be fully straight, so if the knee is a little bit bent, that's perfectly fine. And you just fall forward until you feel this is comfortable. Depending on how forward you go, it can be a hamstring or a lower back or both stretch. It's a very, very nice, gentle position. You don't need to actually pull yourself. Just fall forward. Don't go too far because this is a long one. 4 minutes. From which already one almost passed. So enjoy this position. Personally, I like this. It's not so intense, but you can still feel the target area. So relax into this position for 3 more minutes. All right. Sorry, guys. Something happened with my computer. But I think we are still good. So sorry. So guys, just sit up from the position. And we're gonna continue Actually, you should move to hands and knees. And we are going to go in our last position, which will target your shoulder, your forehead, or your jaw is on the ground. So we are here, well, going forward, and this is our last position for holding for 2 minutes. All right. Slowly come out of the position and just lie down on your stomach. We're gonna chill here for about 2 minutes. All right. So guys, if you have the time to stay relaxed on the ground, feel free to do so. But that was it for today's session. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm happy to see that Belle and Dina did. I feel relaxed, which is good news. The bad news is that I have to do some work now. But what I would rather do is a nap. But I don't think I will risk it because I think I would really fall asleep until the evening. But if you guys have the time and opportunity to go for a nap, then just have it. Thanks, Michelle also to join. Thanks, Yuji, as well. Thank you guys again for joining, and I will see you next Sunday for the same mobility class, but don't forget to join us for the at-home workouts and the virtual classes for next week. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday and see you next time.